Chapter 2. Congratulations! Hooray! Now what is Chapter 2? Well, Chapter 2 is addition. Adding numbers, putting numbers together, getting more numbers. Okay, so first there's some rules around addition. I know, right? Math. There's a lot of rules in math. We call these rules properties. The commutative property, big word, I know. Trust me, you aren't going to remember this word. But for now, you need to remember this word because it's important. The commutative property of addition, it's not in subtraction, it's not in division, but it's also in multiplication. Those are the big, I'll call them the big shuns of math. They form the basics of math. Alright, so commutative property. What is a commutative property? It basically just says that the order of numbers does not matter. Alright. Now what about the identity property? It says 0 does not matter. It means that 1 plus 3 is the same thing as 3 plus 1. And 6 plus 0 is just 6. It's like saying I have 6 donuts. My friend gives me 0 donuts. I still have 6 donuts. And this one is the commutative property is I have 4 jelly beans in my right hand and 5 jelly beans in my left hand. Is the same thing as I have 4 jelly beans in my left hand and 5 jelly beans in my right hand. You still have 9 jelly beans. Alright, so now, right now you may be thinking, oh, how do I add? Well, right now you're using your fingers, the number line, many things. But at one point in life, you must remember how to add under single-digit numbers. All your single digits, how to add them, is something that you must remember. For your own good and for the good of everybody else around you. Because in stores, there won't be number lines. In life, a lot of the times, there won't be number lines. You don't have time for number lines sometimes. And if you have to use number lines in, say, grade 7, high school math and just math in general is going to be even less fun. If you think math is fun right now, and if you have to use number lines for the next 5 years, well, math isn't going to be fun anymore. And if you already don't think math is fun, then you should remember this, or else it's just going to get worse. Now, 2 plus 3. So you have 2 and you have 3. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 2 plus 3 equals to 5. So what's 3 plus 2? Well, 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 is the same thing because of the commutative property. So it's still 5. Now 9 plus 5. So we have 9. Let's start with 9, and then we have plus 5. So that's 9 plus 1 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. You have to remember this at some point in your life. Okay, please just do it. Now what's 5 plus 9? Well, 5 plus 9 is the same thing as 9 plus 5. So it's still 14. Okay, 0 plus 6. Oh yeah, the donut example. So you have 6 donuts, your friend gives you 0 donuts, you still have 6 donuts. 0 plus 6, identity property, is still equal to 6. 6 plus 0, identity and commutative property, it's still equal to 6. 8 plus 0, same thing, still equal to 8. 0 plus 8, well, it's the same thing as 8 plus 0, it's still equal to 8. 7 plus 4, okay, so we start with 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 4 and 7. 11. 7 plus 4 is 11, so 4 plus 7 is also 11. Okay, guys, please remember your single-digit addition. All right. 1 plus 3. Okay, 1 plus 3. What's 1 plus 3, guys? You have 1 and you have 3. So 3 and then 4. So 1 plus 3 is 4. And 3 plus 1 is the same thing. It's still 4. All right, kids, remember that you can take a break at any time you want. Although you should probably wait until the end of a section, because that would be pausing in the end of, in between a lesson, in the middle of a lesson, if you pause, you're probably not going to remember that much and you're going to have to re-watch it. So pausing at the end of the section and taking a break at the end of the section is probably the smarter idea. So let's just do some adding. Now you can use diagrams or a number line, but you also need to learn not to use them. Basically, you just need to remember it. Okay, guys, you can also use your fingers. So 7 plus 2. Well, okay, let's just start the number line from 5. Because why not? And then 6, 7, oh, that looks like a 9. 8, 9, 10. All right, so we start from 7, and we add 2. 1, 2. We get 9. 7 plus 2 equals to 9. All right, 4 plus 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. 4 plus 6 equals to 10. 3 plus 3 is equal to 3. 1, 2, 3, 6. 2 plus 5, 2, and then you add 5, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7 plus 9. Okay, this might be a little bit more annoying. You have 7. That's 7. And then 9 is this. That's 8. This. Okay? 7 plus 9 is equal to, so this is 10. And then this is 6, 16. 8 plus 1. So you have 8, and then 1. 9. 6 plus 5. Alright, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Alright, now since we were just drawing diagrams, we're going to move on to the strategy, acting it out, which I remember going on a mini rant last chapter. Okay, guys, just please, if you're going to act it out, you might as well just draw a picture instead. It takes less things, less time, and you could just do it by yourself. Okay, for acting something out, you can do it for addition. It's single-digit addition. You need to remember it at some point in your life. Oh, okay, so let's just solve some questions. Frank's lunch has 2 cherries. Let's just draw it because I don't have 2 cherries with me. Nor do I have 6 strawberries. Nor do I have an orange. All right, so cherries, what shape? Let's go with squares. Why not? 2 cherries. 6 strawberries. Strawberries are going to be triangles because they kind of look like triangles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 orange. That's going to be a circle. How many fruits does he have? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Frank has 9 fruits. Alright. There are 9 birds on a tree. 4 fly away. 2 of them come back. How many birds are there now? So there's 9 birds. They're just circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 of them fly away. So we cross out 4 of them. But then 2 of them come back. So we add on 2. How many birds are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that's 7 birds. There are 7 birds now. Okay, moving on. There are 8 candies in the bowl and 5 candies in the bag. How many candies are there in all? So there's 8 candies in the bowl. You know what? They're just going to be dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 candies in the bowl. 5 candies in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is this together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 candies in all. 13 candies in all. Alright, cool. James buys 6 apples. He uses 3 of them to make an apple pie. How many apples does he have left? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. How many apples does he have left? 1, 2, 3. James has 3 apples left. Hooray! Time to move on to the next section. Okay, kids, remember you can take a break whenever you want. Anyhow, doubles. Addends that are the same are called doubles. Addends are the things that you add together. Now 4 plus 4 equals to 8. 4 plus 4 and 4 basically are called, well, doubles. Now let's add using some doubles. 1 plus 1. What's 1 plus 1? 2. 8 plus 8. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you are like me and have remembered your single digit addition already, then you would know that this is 16. Otherwise, well, you count and you get 16. 3 plus 3, we did it some time back. 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 6? Well, there's 6. And then you go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 plus 6 equals to 12. 9 plus 9. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that's, you count it, there's 10, and then there's 8, and that's 18. 9 plus 9 equals to 18. 5 plus 5 is all 10 of your fingers. Now, please, just don't talk about whether or not the thumb is a finger. Just all 10 of the things that are sticking out of your hand. Although some of you might have more than 10 fingers. It is a condition. I understand. But hey, at least you get to count more numbers on your hands. Anyhow, so that's doubles. Now, what about things that are doubles? Well, but they aren't. Well, they're nearly doubles. So the next section is near doubles. Remember, kids, you can take a break whenever you want. Preferably, well, try to do them at the end of the section, though. Anyhow, you can take a break, or you can keep watching and move on to near doubles. Or you can come back and keep watching and move on to near doubles. Actually, no. If you're taking a break, come back. So knowing doubles can help you learn some other facts, such as if you know 2 plus 2 equals to 4, then you also know that 2 plus 3 is 1 more than 4, which is 5. And you also know that 2 plus 1 is 1 less than 4, which is 3. Alright, so let's find the sum of these and use some doubles to help. So 4 plus 4 it's a double, and if you remembered it, it's 8. So what's 4 plus 5? Well, that's 1 more than 8. What's 1 more than 8? 8, 9. Alright, 6 plus 6. If you remember your doubles, 6 plus 6, or just if you remember your single digit addition, which you should, try hard, do it. I believe that you can do it. 12. Now 6 plus 5 is equal to 1 less than 12, which is 10, 11, 12. 11. Now that all that just before, just after just came in handy, right? Just, so many justs in one sentence. Now 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. Now remember, guys, you still need to remember your single digit addition. 7 plus 6 is 1 less than 14. So it's 13. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. Now, okay. Because, well, 3 plus 4 is 1 bigger than 3. So 3 plus 4 would be 1 bigger than 3 plus 3, which is, well, 7, which is 1 bigger than 6. Anyhow, normally, if you are in a higher grade, you wouldn't use doubles for single digit. Sometimes you wouldn't even use doubles for 2 digits. Sometimes, though, usually when higher grade kids use doubles, they do it with big numbers. And big, I mean like 3-4 digit. Anyhow, that's this section done. You can take a break and absorb the knowledge and do some practice problems, or you could just take a break. Now remember, guys, you can do that whenever you want. Now, we can move on. All right, making 10. Now 10 is a very friendly number. Now, when you make 10, when you add, it helps you. Such as 5 plus 8. 5 plus 8 is like 5 plus 5 plus 5. And then 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 3 is just 13. So, it's 13. 7 plus 8, well, that's like, 7 plus 3 plus 5. And 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. 7 plus 8 is equal to 15. 9 plus 4, okay, for 9, you just take 1 out. So that'd be 9 plus 1 plus 3, which is basically 10 plus 3, and that's 13, again. 3 plus 9, again, it's 9. So it's 2 plus 1 plus 9, it's equal to, well, 2 plus 10, which is then equal to 12. 6 plus 5, well, we know that 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. And that's 1 plus 5 plus 5. So that's 11. Okay, now, in case you haven't noticed, I broke it down into 3 numbers. And guess what the next section is about? Adding 3 numbers. When you add 3 numbers, a lot of the times you will group different numbers together and you will end up finding tens, which is always a good thing. Sometimes you'll also use things that you learned from the previous section, such as 7 plus 8 equals to 15. And oh look, 15 plus 5. 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. This is like 10 plus 10, which is equal to 20. Now, because of the commutative property of addition, we can move numbers around, such as 9 plus 3 plus 1 is also equal to 9 plus 1 plus 3, which is 10 plus 3, which is 13. Now, 6 plus 6 plus 4. So 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Remember, guys, you need to remember the ones that are equal to 10. Actually, no, you just need to remember all your single digit addition problems. 6 plus 10 is equal to 16. 3 plus 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. 3 plus 10 is equal to 13. Wow! Okay, guys. Now we are moving on to section number 8. You can take a break before that. And guess what, guys? Section number 8 is the last section of this chapter. So remember, guys, if you are in section number 8 of this chapter, please hang in there. Of course, you can take a break though. Alright, so it's problem solving, and it's choose a strategy this time. Now, before we choose a strategy, we first need to read the question and understand what it wants us to do. Because sometimes what it wants us to do is, well, actually most of the time, is very important to, well, how we do the problem. If it takes Joshua 1 minute to make the bed, 2 minutes to brush his teeth, and 7 minutes to dress, how long does it take for Joshua to get ready for school? Does Joshua not eat breakfast? Remember, kids, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Eat breakfast. If you can. Try to eat breakfast as much as you could. Alright? Anyhow, first step, understand. What do I know? Well, there's 1 minute to make the bed, 2 minutes to brush teeth, and 7 minutes to dress. What do I need to find? How long does it take for Joshua to get ready for school? And we make sure that this person is Joshua. Yep, it is Joshua, because who knows, it might be Mark, in which case, if it's Mark, well, you don't know what's going on. Then you can't solve this problem. And then you ask the teacher whether or not this was a mistake that was made when they were typing. Okay, so how do I get the answer? Well, we have 3 things that we need to add together. And we just learned how to add 3 numbers. So let's just do some good old addition. So there's 1 plus 2 plus 7, which is equal to 3, because 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 7, which is then equal to 10. Alright, well that was quick. Literally, because he only takes 10 minutes to get ready for school. Joshua takes 10 minutes to get ready for school. All right. Check. Did I make a mistake? Do I need to read the question again? Well, you always need to read the question again. So did I read the question correctly? Well, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. And 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. So you did your math correctly. But did you read the question correctly? So it is Joshua, okay? 1 minute to make the bed, that's 1. 2 minutes to brush his teeth, that's 2. And 7 minutes to dress, okay, that's 7. You read the question properly. Congratulations. Now, well, I guess you've got all your facts correct. And you did all your calculations correct. So, you've answered the question correctly, or at least you should. And that's it. That's it for chapter 2, guys. Now, don't forget to do homework and practice, because practice makes perfect. Now, see you next chapter, chapter 3.